The Stoic cure for stress. Reclaiming your inner fortress. Stress. It's the invisible poison we carry in our bodies. The silent thief of joy. The hidden enemy of modern life. We wear it like armor and pretend it's normal. We point fingers outward. The pressure at work. The relationship struggles. The economy in turmoil. The never-ending notifications lighting up our phones. It's easier to say that stress comes from out there than to confront the truth hiding within. But the truth is this: stress isn't what happens to you, stress is what happens within you. It's not your boss. It's not traffic. It's not the bills or the deadline or the argument. It's your internal reaction to those things. And if you don't take back control of that reaction, if you don't learn how to rule your own inner world, then no amount of external success will ever bring you peace. You'll just keep carrying the storm with you. Wherever you go, left unchecked, stress becomes your shadow. It seeps into your relationships, turning love into friction. It chips away at your health. Silently, relentlessly. It steals time, not in hours, but in presence, in joy, in the ability to be here. Now, eventually, if you let it, it will steal your life. The ancient Stoics understood this centuries ago. They lived through plagues, war, political betrayal, loss, and exile, true chaos. And yet, they cultivated a sense of inner stillness that feels almost impossible by today's standards. But it wasn't magic. It wasn't a gift of the gods. It was a skill, a mental discipline, a set of principles they practiced daily. It all starts with one profound realization: you don't control the world, but you do control how you interpret it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men to ever walk the earth, wrote in the midst of governing a sprawling empire plagued by war and instability, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's not a motivational quote. That's a survival strategy. Marcus knew that the real battlefield was not Rome, but the mind. That while he couldn't stop the chaos of the empire, he could build a kingdom within, a mind trained not to flinch in the face of adversity. We forget this. We live like leaves in the wind, blown around by every little inconvenience. A rude comment can derail our entire mood. A traffic jam can ignite fury. A missed email can spiral into panic. We react, not because the world is unmanageable, but because we haven't trained ourselves to manage it from within. This is where the Stoic path begins, with radical responsibility. Stop waiting for life to be calm. It won't be. Stop expecting people to behave exactly how you want. They won't. Stop hoping that everything outside of you will finally align so you can feel peace. It never will. Life is messy. People are flawed. The world is uncertain. And yet, you can still be calm. True calm begins when you stop trying to control the uncontrollable and start mastering your response. Step 1. Awareness. Most people don't even realize when they're stressed. It just becomes the background noise of their lives. But if you want to master stress, the first step is to notice it. Don't judge it. Don't run from it. Just become aware. When tension rises, pause. Breathe. Notice the physical signals: clenched jaw, racing thoughts, tight chest. This is not weakness. It's a signal. The Stoics trained themselves to spot those signals early, to catch the spark before it became a wildfire. This moment of awareness, this pause, is where your power lives. Step 2. Perspective. Next comes perspective. Ask yourself, is this really worth the cost of my peace? So much of what we stress about is fleeting and trivial. What you're panicking over today, you'll likely forget next week. The traffic, the awkward email, the spilled coffee, the mistake you made, they seem monumental in the moment. But in the grand sweep of your life, they're nothing. The Stoics practiced something called the view from above. They would imagine rising above the earth, looking down on themselves, seeing their lives from a cosmic distance. From up there, everything small is revealed for what it is. Your ego can't survive at 30,000 feet, and neither can your stress. Next time you feel overwhelmed, imagine the sky looking down at you. Imagine your worries as dots on a vast canvas. And ask yourself, is this really that big? Step 3. Control what you can. Release what you can't. Epictetus, the great Stoic teacher, drew a powerful line in the sand. There are two kinds of things in life: those within your control, and those outside it. And everything outside of your control is not your concern. You cannot control what others think. You cannot control the weather, or the economy, or the passage of time. But you can control your judgment, your decisions, your reactions, and the more you focus your energy on what is truly yours, the less power the outside world has over you. Stress thrives when we obsess over things that aren't ours to carry. Let them go. Your peace is too valuable. Step 4. Seek discomfort, don't run from it. Here's where it gets bold. The Stoics didn't just prepare for discomfort, they practiced it. Seneca, one of Rome's richest men, would sleep on the floor. He would fast. He would wear rough clothes and expose himself to cold. Why? Because he knew that if he trained his mind to endure discomfort voluntarily, he would not break when real hardship came. We live in a culture addicted to comfort. We flinch at inconvenience. We chase ease. But this comfort is a trap. It makes us fragile. If you want to be resilient in a chaotic world, you must seek controlled hardship. Take cold showers. Skip luxuries. Walk without your phone. Push yourself on purpose. Because when real challenges come, and they will, you won't be shaken. You'll be ready. Understand this. Stress is not just a feeling, it's a force. Chronic stress is not just annoying. It's damaging. It reshapes your brain. It rewires your nervous system. It makes you reactive instead of thoughtful, fragile instead of strong. It shortens your lifespan. It steals your joy. And the longer you allow it to rule your life, the more it eats away at who you could become. Every time you cave to stress, you train your brain to react in fear. But every time you meet stress with discipline, with breath, with perspective, you grow stronger. And that strength ripples outward. Because here's the truth. Calm people change the world. They hold space. They don't escalate conflict, they dissolve it. They lead. They listen. They love deeply because they are not consumed by their own storms. If you want to be that person, for your family, your friends, your team, your legacy, you have to build calm like a fortress. This is the work. Don't wait for the world to stop challenging you. It never will. Instead, become someone who can't be broken by stress. Become someone who meets chaos with clarity. Who smiles in difficulty, not because life is easy, but because the mind is trained. So the next time stress comes, don't resist it, study it. Ask, is this under my control? Is this worthy of my peace? Is this helping me grow into the person I want to become? If the answer is no, then it does not deserve you. Let it pass. You don't owe every challenge your rage. You don't owe every problem your panic. You owe yourself your peace. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. And when you do, when you stand grounded in the face of life's noise, you'll realize what the Stoics knew all along. Stress is not your master. It is your mirror. It shows you what you still need to work on. And once you see it clearly, you are finally free.